Ta-da, ta-da. Hi. This thing irritates me. This little camera irritates me. I don't know why I have it set up on under the settings for it not to be on autofocus, but for whatever reason, it decides to do whatever it wants. Oh. Anyway, oh, there we go. Hey, Kelsey. Good Lord. So, anywho's, oh, I know it's a weird time for me to be coming on. I was actually taking care of private readings, like readings that have been purchased. And I was doing one and I was like, it was going great. Can I just tell you? I was like, and it was coming through. And I usually do, when I do my readings, I do a channeling first, right? Like I write things out that come through. Then I pull cards and like it was going. And then I had this really disruptive energy just come through and like hijack it. And it felt like a message that didn't have anything to do with anything. But it was like pulling on the energy. Every time I thought I was done with it, I would try to move on and go, and it kept pulling me. And it was like, is this even important? Like, why is it, like when something feels like it's trying to get your attention, like, no, pay attention to me. And it was some random, so I had to like message the person and be like, I don't know what's going on, but I had to restart. I was like, I can't, luckily I write my channelings down because I was like, I don't know, but it demanded attention. And so I decided to give it the attention. I sent the message to the person. I was like, hey, this is coming through. Don't freaking know why. But I'm hoping that by doing that, when I go back to doing that message, it's going to be fine. And then instead of like going directly back and retrying to do that, they were like, take a break. And they wanted me to come on here. And I'm like, and it's so irritating. And it happens once in a while where it's like this unrelated, it feels like a disruptive like message comes through right in the midst of something else. And I'm like, what the fuck? So anywho. Okay. I'm okay. I got my tea. I don't know if y'all are aware, but here in the United States, you get past a certain point and we drink sweet tea. Okay. Sweet tea. And I just felt like I deserved a sweet tea after that. And can I just say, it felt like it was like a specific one. I almost wanted to be like, felt like more like ancestral. See, that's the thing. That's the reason why I don't like to work with the recently deceased, or like, and I call it any recently deceased, like anything that's not an ancient energy. So like ancestral, that kind of stuff. Like, boy, they just get entitled and they come through and they think that they can just, and it was like, when it's not like it's attached to an energy that's already been here. Y'all hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear it going through me? Anywho, so, watch that have something to do with what I'm about to do or what I'm about to read. I don't know. But maybe it was just like a very like maybe disruptive. I don't know. And this is how I was talking. Like I couldn't get thoughts. It was like the energy was pulling on me. It was the weirdest shit. And I felt like I was stuttering over words. I was like, okay, I'm done. Sometimes you got to just like check out. You got to be like, done. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Hey, Papu. I fucked shit up. This is not. I probably should have picked a different one. It's not. It's a collective reading. It's a general collective reading. So I'm not doing Tarot Demystified right now. So my apologies about that. Oh, the energy feels like as soon as I got done with it and just put it to the side, I'm like, the energy's back. Like I was like, I felt like I was just like, what? Like distracted, you know what I mean? In that reading. And now I feel like the energy is like whooshing through me. And I don't know why, but they're bringing me to, Sunstone. It's really pretty. I don't know why in this light it looks like it's not pretty. It's like one of the prettiest salmon-y kind of colors. Anyways, Sunstone. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get going in here. Like the energy has picked up immensely. I feel like it's rushing through me. It sounds like it too, doesn't it? Where are we? Okay. Thank you. I don't know how to put that down. Yep. This is Divine Doors. Hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Although you can use the PayPal me link that's in the description below to do a donation if somebody wants to do that. That is possible. You can also, just make sure that when you send money that you write that it's a donation. So, but I'll figure out the one. It shouldn't be. But you know what? I've changed that website so many times. Who knows if that's the worst, I gotta be honest with you, if that's the worst that's going on with my website, I'm happy because sometimes I fuck that shit up. Ooh, a toast of friendship in the afternoon sun. I told you, sunstone. Come on. I don't know. I got excited about that. 3 cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done. Celebrations near, guys. Well, the energy mix that. It feels like it's like, it is pumping. Yes. Oh, okay. So we in for good reading. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is what we needed. And the sun is out, just as a reminder, guys, because you all know how much I love the sun. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. Oh. You discover your path and sacred walkabout. In these lessons, you find the will to survive. You discover your path and sacred walkabout. Okay, I know you saw that, right? Thanks, Trisha. I will pin that. Hey, Manishka. Okay, wait. Let me get that going. Okay, there we go. I don't know. It went kersploosh, guys. So I'm just going to pick that up, and I'm sticking with the one that's stuck in my hand. And it says, "The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today." So there's a change happening. I feel like somebody's about. You're about to celebrate. You're about to find your path. Somebody's about to find their fucking path. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. I feel like this is taking a leap of faith. This is saying yes. There's reason to celebrate. You're going to discover your path. Sacred walkabout is kind of like more or less connecting in the doing. You figure out your path. And change is happening. Change is happening. And again, they're bringing me to today. So, all right, where is this? All right, so we're going to go with the Sacred Travelers Oracle. That was donation. Forgot to mention. Where did something come through? Aw, thank you. I do get this feeling like it's going to feel like something to celebrate. Oh, stepping into power. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. You will get there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to, oh God, why can't I get it together? The energy is like a lot. And it's not the sweet tea because I just got it. Okay, guys? So it's not like there's a bunch of sugar pumping through me or something like that. But the energy is very fast. It's like, you know when like the blood's flowing? Like the blood's really flowing through you? Okay. Grounding. They're like, you need it. Go deep and explore your roots. Success expands in your life. So I feel like this is going to get somebody really like, you know what I mean? Whatever this is, it's an opportunity to step into your power, which allows you to kind of like I feel like it's the type of success where you begin to shine. Okay, let's figure this out. I'm all over the fucking place, guys, okay? And I feel like it's just the energy. I was not like this before. I was struggling before. I'm all over the place. I feel like this has got somebody feeling like all kinds of things at once. But let's go ahead and figure out what it is that they want to. Is there one you wanna? I'm gonna do Secret Tarot. I mean, I feel like whatever you're gonna say yes to is celebratory worthy, okay? And it is kind of like stepping out. It's being in the do of something, like in movement, and as a result of that. So you're choosing or making a decision about something that's going to bring about a shift that helps you find your path. You're going to feel very much so in your power about this. And I the go deep, explore your roots really just feels like your root chakra, like feeling secure. And I almost want to be like this. You step into your power, you feel secure, you start to shine as a result, and you're going to have a lot of success expanding your life. Tell me more about this. What is it is a major change. I feel like saying it's really big. It's going to end up being a big accomplishment. I just see like this looks like a diploma with like the red string of fate. I don't know. It's just something. A lot of opportunity, a lot of expansion. It's a stark contrast. This is a pivot point in life. This change is going to bring a lot of opportunity. I'm jittery now, guys. Emperor, Hermit, Five of Pentacles. Oh, good Lord. We got Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups. They're showing me how the Hermit is kind of like moving away from. There's a major change currently happening for somebody. It feels like a necessary disruptive change for the better. 555. It's funny because I feel as if like I want to say you're leaving this behind. You absolutely are. And you're heading into a place where you are in control. You call the shots. You have the authority and the power in your life again. Again? I didn't mean to say again. this pair. You know what to do. You're doing it. And the fact that the Four of Swords, it's like you get to have a rest, a break from this energy. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Where are we going with this? Okay, we're going to use Kipper really quick. I feel like this is the energy of I'm going to skate around something and talk all about it without saying it directly. What are we celebrating here? What is this change that's happening? I heard get away from thinking that. It feels like somebody's trying to think, oh, is it this? And it's like a no, get away from that one. That's not what it is. There's some somebody has really been in a bad space mentally. I feel like somebody's been trying to do everything they can to get out of this energy. There's a lot of planning, a lot of strategizing, and obsessive thinking in regards to feeling limited. I want to say that, again, this is the type of thing where this took a toll on your mental health massively. Bad health is the idea that the stress and tension is so much that it then begins to impact you physiologically, right? And if we have this, which is like the over perception of something, the over like obsessiveness, obsessive thoughts of feeling imprisoned. They're giving me like what is it when the captive starts identifying with the captor? Like you start why do I go so down when I'm channeling? My brain's trying really hard to throw a bunch of shit out. And I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. I know that's not it. What is that called, guys? We have support. I feel like there's some level of decision. There's some level of unexpected help and assistance. Something on offer. Tell me about the adjudication. I think it's the decision. It's the saying yes. It's exceptionally close. This might get you away from. We got the family room. This is being elevated out of a situation. Why do I feel like that's not the point of the reading, though, was to talk about that? What am I missing? I feel like we're saying the same thing over and over again. And is there something that I should be asking? What should they be focused on today? What should they be focused on today? I would say definitely spend some time. I think somebody's so like fuck yes about a situation that it's kind of like, okay, ground yourself a little bit. You know what it feels like? It feels like one thing happens to me and I open up spiritually. And it's like sometimes this can happen where you feel so stagnant and stuck, you're even cut off from spirit type of situation, or like from your own life force. And all it takes is one thing to happen to set things off to kind of open you up. And it's like what was like backed up behind the dam, like energies, messages, downloads, the connection. It's suddenly like just, it's like an artery. I hate to say an artery that gets like the clog that gets busted open, and suddenly that's why I was like the blood flow rushing through me. It feels like it's a lot. It's like when you haven't been in touch with these energies and you haven't been optimistic and you haven't been connected, and you suddenly come online and all of this stuff comes flooding through. That's what it feels like. It feels as if like a dam that just broke, and all kinds of, and it's just rapidly running through you now. That's what it feels like. Somebody may be embarking on a new area, something where it's going to require focus and attention and honing of a skill, or like learning something. Be careful that your energy isn't everywhere, okay? I think that somebody knows a major change is happening as a result of this, whatever it is. It feels as if somebody's already privy to something. And it's like, there's a lot of immense energies. See, it says life experience, a significant life event. Powerful revelation leads to change, and the ability to spread your wings and fly. It's like why do I feel like there was a reading where we were talking about this, where it was like, I think this was like the be methodical, like something comes in. Wasn't it just yesterday or the day before where I was like, something comes in, it's like you're confused before, and then it comes in and you're still a little bit, and it's like, take your time until the fog clears, until you see a clear path out. And so it's like, I feel like that's what they're talking about. Like, and it seems like it's something little, but you have no clue how much, like this is way more than what you think it is. It gets you on your path. Okay, nothing really wants to come. Thank you. This is like, you've been afraid to take action, or maybe you are a little bit afraid to take action. There's a lack of self-confidence here. You may be up in your mind. That might be why I feel like excited, and like it feels like I'm all over the place. But I feel like you're meant to act on intuition swiftly. Sudden event that needs immediate attention, times of the essence. And this does talk, like both of these talk about, this says consider carefully what you want before acting, and think things through carefully. But it was funny, as like from the combination of these two cards, there's more of a like, you need to act on this. If you're afraid to act on it, 8 of Swords, then that's when I would suggest that you think things through carefully. Don't bail on something. Don't say no. You need to say yes to this. Especially if it's like a new area, you need to say yes. We've been having a lot of right here, right nows, and I feel like that seems to going to be the theme, probably for this next little phase, is like in the moment readings where it's like, okay, like somebody walking you through it as it's happening and unfolding, versus necessarily future events and things like that. I feel like something is coming. Like this requires you to step the fuck up, step into your power, change, like an opportunity for change. If this hasn't happened, I don't know why they keep bringing me back to today. I feel like this is a pretty imminent thing. It's something worth celebrating. It is something that will give you some level of liberation. And they're like, just say yes. Again, remember, even if it's not exactly looking like the path you imagine for yourself, it is what you take to discover your path. So it's kind of like the way to take you to where you're wanting to go. In that vein, it's like, even if this is something new, this is something worth it. Like, your work is going to be rewarded. This is a major event. Don't hold back. Okay. Don't think of all the reasons you shouldn't be doing something. Okay. Especially if it doesn't look like what you thought your path or your destiny or your, like, what was for you. This is getting you there. This is getting you there. Okay. And so I would say the only way you need to think about it is if you are actually contemplating hesitating, then you might want to wait just a minute. Let's think about this. Okay. You better consider real careful. Say no. Like, I feel like they're encouraging you to say yes. Okay. If you were to really pay attention, not the Eight of Swords, not the mind where it tries to play tricks on you, but if you paid attention to your intuition, it's like it is a move on it now. Don't hesitate. What's happening today? I want to know about these two. What the fuck's up with that? Okay. Challenging information, delays, or changes is a change. It's a change to plan. You think, like, I feel like you're like, maybe that's what you're concerned about. Like, I feel like it gives you a break from something. A reprieve. This will change. Again, change beckons today. Maybe it's not exactly what you thought, how something was going to happen, but this allows you to kind of like, because the Ten of Swords is the end of a difficult situation and moving into something new. So this is it may not look exactly like you thought it would, but it's gonna help end one cycle and get you into the next. Okay, it's gonna get you there. Is all I can say. It's gonna get you there. I fucking don't understand. The King and Queen of Swords. Seriously, King of Swords. There's a balance between mental and emotional considerations. Make sure that you're moving forward with confidence and speaking your mind, and take action. I think, yeah, Queen of Swords, seeing the greater picture of something and taking decisive action. Okay. It may require you to kind of like clear your mind, but you are meant to move forward on this. Okay. Is this imminent? Is this really actually imminent? Am I feeling this correctly? Or elements. Is this actually imminent? Is this something happening right now? Or about to happen? I feel like this is meant to rectify the level of resistance somebody's had into doing something. So it feels a little bit like this is people have been struggling with actually following through. There's been a lot of resistance, and so it's kind of like, rather than you not having the opportunity altogether, it's like spirit. This is like Spirit's detour, like to make sure you stay on path. I feel like this satiates keeping you on your path, but also kind of like subverting any hesitations you've had into taking or doing something previously. It does require you, yeah, there's a lot of strength needed to make this decision, this choice. I feel like it's like being brave. I know strength card means brave, but it's like feel the fear and do it anyways kind of shit, right? Like it's the strength to move beyond that. I saw the Seven of Cups with the Six of Wands card, and it's almost like you've been really confused on how to be successful, how to have this victory. Like you weren't sure how to maneuver, so Spirit's pulling this in. I feel like there is some level of inaction or delay that stops somebody from, and this is to keep you on track. This is to help you move forward on a manifestation. Yeah. Star card is finding your niche. It's finding your way home. It's being on the right path. Page of Wands is almost like that spark that helps to guide you. Okay, why are we still stuck on that? It will change things up. It will help you become independent, free from something. The Knight of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. Like this will give you the independence and freedom that you're seeking. It will liberate you, is what they're saying, from something. So this is happening right now for somebody. This is happening right now for somebody. You may feel like doubtful about it. Why do they feel doubtful? It's funny because it doesn't feel like I'm doubting it. I feel like somebody's like, yes, I'm going to take this. But at the same time, I feel like, can I do this? And is this like, I am doing both. I'm saying yes. And I am also questioning it. It feels just because it doesn't, like, it wasn't something somebody was thinking about. It's the energy of like exploring an option you didn't consider before. Yeah, let's bring this in. What would I'm trying to figure out the point of saying this today. Who needed this today? Why are we having to? I mean, no offense, but we've had messages like this before. So like, why are we having to come on, like, to save the day or something like that? Like, why make it feel so? Sunstone impacts your solar plexus. It helps you with confidence, self-belief, motivation, all those things. And so maybe that's what somebody was needing. Secrecy. Command. Good Lord. And empathy. Somebody's very in flux right now. New chapter. I feel like saying keep your plans to yourself. it leaves you in control of how a situation unfolds. Remember when I said that you sometimes can align with the captor. The captive feels sympathy for the captor, like they identify with them. That's where I feel like it's like empathy. Like I feel like saying somebody's an empath and their energy can be influenced by others. And so there's a need to keep something quiet so that you can stay in control of a situation. It's almost as if somebody else knew, this is relating to yesterday's a little bit. If somebody else knew of something, then they would energetically try to influence it. Like if they knew what your true intentions were, if they knew what you were going for. And so as to not like they may not even say anything to you, but I feel like their judgment, it's what some people call evil eye, like the energy of it, you would pick up on it. Like their doubt of you, you'd pick up on. Does that make sense? And so you might be doubting yourself. And you need time to discover this. You're about to discover a whole new chapter. So let's pull away from. We're going to use this one. This is my favorite deck because I mean, it feels big. It feels like suddenly, kind of thing. Like blood pumping and rushing through my body, like I'm excited and scared all at once. Okay. Oh, good God. Okay. Let's read into this. I'm sure this is the reason why somebody needs to hear this right now. I was not anticipating guys coming on. Actually, I was doing other stuff. But all right. I was worried that the interruptive energy that I was getting previously was for somebody else's reading, and it may have been this one. I might need to message the person and be like, because when I tell you, it would not shut the fuck up. Healing. If you choose the medicine bowl card today, healing is on the horizon. This can be a spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical healing. Pay attention to the events in your life and acknowledge with gratitude the healings that manifest themselves. The steps towards wholeness are often marked with small healing releases and can often be overlooked. Become aware of shifts in attitude or a new sense of well-being, and you will understand the healing as it manifests. In this way, you are assisting your future beyond the void to heal you in the present. In all cases, the medicine bowl speaks of good medicine. It is being offered. Your present task is to find it and use it to heal the self or assist another. I feel like that's what this is. This change that beckons today. It's requiring you to say yes. It's worthy of celebration. Like whatever you're saying yes to is going to help firmly put you back in your power. No, that's not. There we go. It's like I'm not the right one. I'm so sorry, guys. It has been hectic. The South Shield card makes a time of returning to the childlike parts of the self that need no support from the ego. Look at how you can be humble in the present situation. Balance work with play and sacredness with irreverence. In other words, you'll need to lighten up and drop the uptight parts of self before you can continue. Whale. This may be a time to get physical exercise to loosen up tight muscles or to laugh to loosen up your sophisticated garbage. Wow. Stop holding on so tight. Remember how to trust. Uh-oh. Yeah. How can you trust anything or anyone when the image in the mirror is not really you? The South Shield card insists that the child within is trying to teach you something about how to handle the situation. Listening and trusting the little tyke might restore some of the lost magic of life. Remember, playfulness heals a world of woes. The more serious you take the game, the less chance any of us have of winning. So this is an opportunity to actually heal your inner child. Okay, let's keep going. I do feel like it was like pulling on my energy. Sometimes it's weird. No offense to whoever this is for. You are seeking a way to become a catalyzer of certain life events. If you have chosen the power, wrong one. When I tell you, do you see how scattered I am? Like, good freaking God. Why is this is like, I am knee deep in somebody's freaking energy. Oh my God. So this is going to speak of retreat. Take a break. Your influence cannot be felt at this time because you are in need of replenishing your own energy. This is a barren time in a sense because you need to be alone and honor yourself for a change. Retreat is not an act of weakness. It is an act of strength. Without retreat, the future cannot take hold in the present. Make note that you are preparing for the time of fertile action by taking a rest now. Being alone at this time will allow you to do the things that give you joy without interference. Miracles can happen when you repose and allow yourself to come to your new starting place in a gentle way. So I feel like before something pops off, you're meant to really just kind of like, and we had gotten that. We gotten the grounding card. We had gotten the Four of Swords. It was kind of like taking a moment to bring back that balance. And seeing the situation for what it really is. This is an opportunity to heal. It is discovering your path in a very sacred way. In a very roundabout way. This is going to lead you where you want to go. But I think before anything starts, you really need to be well rooted in your own energy, is what I want to say. Okay. I don't know about you all, but like this is going to stay for like a couple of days and then it's coming down because like when they get this weird, and weird in the sense of like, it's just all over the place. I can tell this is not going to be for everybody. I just feel like something was really needing to be said. The Great Smoking Mirror reflects the lesson of leaving the myth behind. You are what you decide you are. Remove the smokescreen that hides your natural talents or worth and stand tall. Recognize the areas to be developed further and begin that process. Stop cowering before your potential. And live your truth. There are millions of role models to choose from. On another level, you are being asked to be a good reflection for others. Encourage others to be bold through walking your talk. We talk about this all the time. It's time to walk the talk. Okay. The reflections you see in others may not make you happy if you are doubting yourself and your right to be. Jealousy on any level only inhibits growth and wastes energy. Shatter the mirrors that insist on self-importance, gloom, or failure so you can get down to what's really important. Again, self-confidence. Are you doubting what the option before you is going to get you where you want to be? The smoking mirror asks us to accept light and shadow as equal. The reflections we dislike can be worthy opponents who teach us to grow into our potential. Even our shadow sides serve us by leading us through trial and error to the true image of the self. I think that somebody needs to purge before you start this, whatever's before you. this lack of self-confidence. We are talking about being an empath and having absorbed certain things. And you may need to get rid of that. You may need to take command back of your own energy, right? You may also need to kind of like do what's necessary to keep other people out of your energy, out of knowing what's going on, so that you can start this new chapter. If there's any remote amount of resistance, because I feel like I'm being torn in different directions. I feel like I'm feeling it all. They're asking you to celebrate this moment, that this is going to take you where you want to go. They're asking you to cleanse and clear out the energy that you may have accumulated on an empathetic level where you've absorbed it, to cleanse out your sacral, to step back into your power, to ground and release that which is holding you back. This is a time of healing. This is a time where the inner child gets to fucking lead, not the ego. And it specifically said that here. And I feel like the ego has been heavily influenced by the energies it's absorbed and its desire to appease. And this may be a piece of, like, when the inner child, like, this may be a wounded inner child who has constantly always had to walk on eggshells in order to make sure they don't disrupt the energy for certain people, right? And if your inner child has learned to play small in order to people please, and it has seeped into your self-perception, this is walking the talk. I feel as if the whole purpose of maybe some of the time frame that you've been through is to heal that, to recognize your own worth, to step up to the plate, and to declare what it is that you really want. And they're saying, so now that you've healed that, it's time to walk the talk. Because remember, a choice is not a choice without action. It's just merely a thought, right? Yeah. Alrighty. I felt exhausted after that. I'm just going to be honest with you. That was just all over the place. All right, guys. I hope that finds whoever it is meant for. I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful day. And yeah, I will be back on later this week. Probably tomorrow with a much more grounded energy. You'll have a great day.